Everyone, good morning. Myself, Mr. Sukant. Today I am going to represent a person who has a great personality. I am going to ask him. He will explain about the fundamental of English. Why the English is very necessary in the world for a human being. So let us welcome Mr. Niranjan. Welcome, Mr. Niranjan sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sukant, for welcoming me to speak a couple of words regarding English as fundamental for every individual in the society. First of all, hello everybody, listening to me so patiently. I would like to tell you that before I proceed, let me take you to the history of English. English is not an Indian language.
Yes.
However, it has become an international official language, and it hits to our brain that why it has become an international official language and why not other languages such as French, Germany, Spanish, and like Indian language, Hindi.
Yes.
But why English? So it's a big question mark, right?
Yes.
For
Yes.
all of
Yes.
us. No, the fact is that English is British language. It
Yes.
was born in British, and as Britishers were ruling most of the countries, Britishers were the most powerful, Britishans and powerful people, and they were ruling most of the countries
All
in the
over the
world.
world.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So they are very intelligent people also, and that's how this English has been spread all over the world, and it has become an international language. And moreover,
Yes.
English is a very polite language, and this is this is how it has come to exist in all over world. And uh, let me tell you first of all that English is a fundamental in every step of our career,
Yes, sir. Yes.
and that's why even in India, initially they didn't introduce English medium schools.
Yes.
They would have introduced in our mother tongue. But why everywhere English medium schools from nursery it has been introduced?
Yes.
Because English has become so prominent. And so, my dear friends, English medium schools starting from nursery being introduced in India everywhere.
Yes.
Just because it English is taking place first priority in our life to proceed ahead with our career
Yes.
in career building process, and that's the reason English has become fundamental for every one of us. Even if you go to company, even if you go to restaurant, even if you
Yes.
go to hotel, even if you go to different places, you need to have English language. You need to have communication skills in English so that you can advertise, or you can marketize, or you can have a huge communication in all over the world. And
Yes.
moreover, English, if you know good English, then you are able to gain worldwide knowledge,
Yes.
and that's one of the great benefits for you all. And this is the reason why for higher studies up to 10th standard, or if you go more than if you go the last stage of your mother tongue education is only graduation, and not beyond that. Beyond that, you need to write in English, you need to write books in English, or you need to read the
But sir,
books in English.
how can we make the English as our mother language? But there is no any English medium schools. We cannot go outstate. How can you make it?
I got it. So English you can make, or you can speak English, just you speak your mother tongue. Only through 4 steps I'm going to give. First step is you should have listening capacity.
Okay.
You should listen to the news, English news. You should listen to the people who speak good English.
Okay.
And not only listening, let me give you one example. When the child is born, after born, the child starts to listen to the mother.
Yes.
And
Yes.
if mother says, call him, this is your papa, then the child begins to tell papa, because by listening.
Yes.
So you should listen first. You should listen to the news, NDTV news, or whatever English news channel. This is the first step. The second step, that after listening, the second step, you should speak it.
Okay.
Whether you know or not,